let's give it to the queen, Jessie Lee. I've got a few teams on here with me in our, in our team. Super, super excited to have you.
Well, hello, everybody. What's going on? I'm a big fan of Michelle, so I'm excited to be on here with you and all of you in general. I'm entertained that some of you listen to me in your showers and on runs, and it makes sense. I'm pretty high energy. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm really excited to be on here with you. I love that some of you have heard of me through, I call her mom, but Lisa Grossman, that is my only upline, and then I'm directing the company, so I love it. Looks like we have some Texans up in here. I love it. I love it. So I'm really blessed to be on here. This is something that's really important to me, and what I mean by this is people sometimes are like, kind of to Michelle's point, she's like, time is precious. Like, we don't have time to waste. And I'm like, yes, okay, that's true. And I say that because priorities are never in conflict. And so if I can tell you anything, please write that down and really get to know that. I want you to think about when you say, I don't have time for something, whether it's you don't actually have time for it or that it's not a priority, and see how that feels, right? Because so many times in my life and in anything else, it's like we do a lot of things to pacify other people. We do a lot of things to make other people happy. And this is not at all what I was asked to talk about, but if you ever listen to me, I swear it's just God talking through me. I don't know where I'm going with this, but so I want more of you to just be authentic to who you are and what actually drives you and makes you happy, because you don't have time to do everything. You don't have time to be everything for everyone. Something I think is so important that I hit on is that you're not responsible for anybody's happiness except for your own. Some of you need me to give you that permission right now to do things that make you happy. And so I want to give you permission to make yourself happy. And so, yes, I am probably the busiest human that I personally know. But even with that said, things like this are important because I'm actually not a money-driven leader. It makes no difference to me that I don't make $1 off of any of you. That's irrelevant to me. I don't have courses to sell you. Like, there's not a bait and switch at the end of this. You're not going to sign up for a webinar at the end. There's no pitch for a course. No, none of it. Okay. I am so into impact and legacy. That is what drives me. That is what gets me up in the morning. That's what makes me do this every single day. And it's interesting because I want you to start doing things that give you more energy. And I can tell right now that most people on this call, if not all of you, don't do that. I'm just going to tell you because I'm looking at the actual lack of energy going on here. And that means you don't do things for you. Because if you were doing things that actually set your soul on fire, you would not have shown up to this Zoom like, okay, I'm excited. Because like that's kind of or I'm not even going to turn my camera on because I don't have the energy right now, right? So I want you to actually take honest looks at your lives. I don't know where this is coming from right now, but someone needs to hear it. You need to take a look at your life and start doing things that make you happy, that give you energy. And I'm going to guess your business actually does. I'm going to guess if you actually touched your business every single day, you would have more energy. But I'm going to guess that there are probably other things and people pulling you in a bunch of different directions all the time. And so I'm going to give you permission to be a little selfish in seasons of your life, especially in a business like this, where you can actually change the entire trajectory of the legacy of your family. Like, do you understand what network marketing is? Do you understand that nobody gets to tell you how much money you make in this? Do you understand that nobody gets to tell you if you have to go to a full-time job anymore? That gets to be your decision. Like, it's literally your choice. This is one of the only professions I know of where we're not putting in money and money and money and money. Like, some of you have no idea my story. I put $310 on a credit card 9 years ago because I had no money to my name. I was going more and more broke every single month, every single 2 weeks, and I got paid. So my dipping the toes in direct sales network marketing 9.5 years ago was because something had to give. It wasn't for fancy houses. You can see a little bit of my house right now. You can probably tell the kind of house I live in. Whoo, shush. Okay, like things are echoing, like it's crazy, right? Like this to me, I took $310 that I didn't have. It was a loan a loan from, I think, American Express. I don't even remember. Okay. And I turned it into, I think, something like over almost $8 million in commissions at this point. And I'm not saying I'm normal. Okay, there ain't nothing normal about the way I do life. There's nothing normal about the way I run business. There's nothing normal about the way I show up. There's nothing normal about my energy. But you need to know that's possible. But that's not possible for people who dip their toe in. That's not possible for people that have one foot in the business, the other foot out on a banana peel, and you're waiting to like slip. And like, oh, that it just didn't work out. Oh, no, like from day one, I was so broke and I was so bent in my personal life that I knew I had to show up every single day. And so, yeah, I started brainwashing myself every day. And I use that word intentionally. I love this. Katie is literally already clapping. Like, I mean, Katie and I, it goes down in our DMs anyway. She probably doesn't even know that I know it's her, but I do. All right. So like, I'm just telling you, like, I feel like I truly brainwash myself and you. That's like my actual job on this planet Earth. Because most of you have where's the moms? Any kids going on? Okay, so the kids who are driving you crazy and like drawing on walls and making messes and screaming. Oh, I love this. Jessica's showing us her back seat. This is great. By the way, I never cuss. So if anybody's like, oh, I haven't listened to her podcast, because what if Jessica showed me her baby too. 2 Jessicas with babies. I love it. I never cuss or anything, so I'm safe around little ears. Like, I am absolutely brainwashing you because the kids are brainwashing you into thinking that you're not doing enough, right? Or the partner or the spouse loves you but doesn't understand why you're on your phone, or doesn't understand why you're listening to Audible, or seriously, another event, or oh my God, you actually have to go live again. Seriously, you're putting off another date night for what? Okay, let me explain something. There are seasons of life. If you put in the time, I call this springtime. If you plant the seeds of your business, your whole life will change. And I want you to look at those little faces every day. Talk about a daily method of operation. Those of you who are mamas, looks like a lot of moms on here. Look at those little faces. Do you understand that you have the opportunity in the palm of your hand right now to put them in whatever school you want to put them in? You can put them in any school district you want to put them in. You can put them in any house you want to put them in. You can put them in any private lessons for music or for sports or for whatever that you want to. Philanthropy was the word Michelle was like, what in tarnations is that word? Okay, I love to donate money. I am a sucker for a lot of things. I'm a sucker for children. The amount of money I give to adoption specifically is crazy. I'm obsessed with saving the babies, okay? Like, I am obsessed. I give so much money to my church. Like, I swear, I love it because I go to church like this a lot of time, like just, well, church is closed right now, but like I go into church with like my my like tank tops on and like leggings, and I rolled right out of bed like, ooh, child. And I know that I look like, oh geez. And then I'm the one like with these big old, oh, here you go. Like, we're more than tithing over here, right? I have the opportunity to do these kinds of things because of my business, just like you do. And maybe those things don't matter to you, but wouldn't you like to know that if you felt like taking your husband or wife or whatever, partner, whoever, I don't care, to, I don't know, Bali for no reason tomorrow, you would have the money to book the trip? Right? Like, you want to go to Italy? Y'all, I don't know how closely some of you follow me or some of you don't, but I decided to go build Italy, because I have an Italian team, on June 1st. I was supposed to leave Italy. After 10 days. I stayed for 40 and I went to Spain because I felt like it, because I could get all the staffing in my house. I got to handle everything. It didn't matter. And you have to understand that if every day you will touch your business, and I don't mean like, touch your business, give it an honest effort, everything can change. Consistency. Some of you are on here, you go, no, girl, I got a consistency problem. That's my problem. No, you don't. No, you don't. None of you do. You might have a passion problem, but that's, like I said, I can tell some of you need my energy. It's like livening up in here. Your faces are all changing. This is so good. Okay. Some of you just need more energy in your day. Some of you need more consistency, more passion, but it's not a consistency issue. You know how many messages you should send every day. You know you should go live every day. You know you should post in Facebook groups every day. You know you should probably time-lapse your products every day. You know you should taproot your team every day. You know you should send out messages of gratitude every day to people. You know you should personally develop every day. You know you should move your body because it's good for your health. You know you should drink more water because there's 70% water, yet all of y'all are on here dehydrated with little raisins for brains. They're supposed to be big juicy grapes that you didn't drink your water today. Go drink your water. Like, you know what you need to do. I know you know. I know you know what you need to do. So it's where's the passion? The how is so irrelevant in this business. Do y'all feel me on that? People ask me all the time, well, how do I start my business, Jessie Lee? Help me. You know what to do, Morgan. You know what to do, Kylie. You know what to do, Becky. You know what to do, Susan, and everybody else. Every last one of you knows how to build the business. This is not a complicated business. You got to talk to people, and you got to be excited, and you got to be passionate. I will tell you right now, drop me off in any company on planet Earth, any company. Give me something stupid. I'll get something stupid. I only know what this is because I don't own a single one, and I had to borrow it from the construction site next door yesterday. Okay, I don't own a screwdriver, which I realize is a problem. I don't have any tools, okay? But I will tell you, okay, I will tell you, if you put me in a tool MLM, I would be the number one seller. Number one, no doubt about it. Why? It's not because ClickFunnels. It's not because ads. I've never ran an ad on social media. I don't know how. It confuses me. It gets me all stressed out. Okay? I don't know how to do that. All right? I'm the real trainer. I'm not going to teach you how to run ads. All right? I'm just going to tell you right now, I would be number one because I would be funny. I would be excited. I would be passionate. Wow, look at my Phillips head. Wow, it's a flathead. Wow, like I don't even know what I would be talking about. On day one, with no knowledge and no information, I would outsell every single man out there with his tool chest. Okay? I'm just telling you. Does anyone think that I'm lying right now? No. Because you know it's true. Because it's the passion. So what is getting you up to actually touch this business? Like, why did you even show up on this call? Because I'm going to guess that a lot of you had people that you invited that didn't show up. Right? Why not? And for you, why did you come here? For some of you, you probably were that person with the foot on the banana peel and you're like, I was about to quit and now I'm feeling some type of way. I got butterflies up in my belly. I got like a little flutter in my heart. I'm feeling some type of way. I am motivated. Okay, some of you, that's where you are right now. You're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I got on that call. All right, I don't know what accents you guys have, so we're just going to have all the accents on here tonight. Lord knows what's going to come out of my mouth, okay? But like, I'll do that little cute West Virginia accent from Michelle, right? But anyway, so I just say that to you because you are passionate about something. But you better figure out what it is, right? The how is irrelevant. I can't say that enough times. Some of y'all need to know that. The why is the word you need to understand. The how, completely irrelevant. And I say that to you because the first time I wrote a status on Facebook about I'm going to be the first $1 million earner in my family, first millionaire in my family, I was so poor, I couldn't rub two pennies together, okay? But I wrote that as a Facebook status, all right? I didn't know how. And if you would have told me 5 years ago in August, if you would have told me, oh, you're going to make $1 million in a network marketing company, I would have said, no, I am not. I am a lifer in my party plan company. Because I didn't quit Party Plan until the end of September 2015, okay? The how doesn't matter because God puts things in your life when you're supposed to have them. And he only takes things out of your life to replace them with better things. Trust me on that. But you need to be willing to receive. And if you are not showing up consistently, you know what's funny to me? This drives me nuts. People are out there and they're like, God, give me a cake. I want a cake. I'm ready for a cake. I would like a chocolate cake. God, give me a cake. I'm going to pray for a cake. I'm going to pray for a cake. I'm going to pray for a cake. Pray for a cake. I'm on my knees praying for a cake. Okay? This is a real thing. And God goes, all right, Becky. And he gives you the flour, and he gives you the cocoa, and he gives you the eggs, and he gives you the milk, and he gives you the sugar, and he gives you vanilla. And I don't know how to make a cake, but this sounds like the stuff that goes in a cake, okay? And then you get all pissed off. Yeah, you do. I know you do. I asked for a cake. What is this? All I needed you to do is stir. Some of you just need to stir. You have the company. You have the profession. You know what to do daily. You have the personal development. If you're listening to my podcast, you've heard a million different DMOs from me. You have the excitement. You have every single little tool. You have a comp plan. You have a team. You have yourself, which means you have a leader. Be the leader for yourself. What do you mean God didn't provide you a cake? All he didn't do was put it in the oven for you. That's all you needed to do was bake the business. Apply consistent heat. The cake will come out. But so many of you don't show up for yourself like that. Really? Why? Here's something I haven't said in a while, and I feel like saying it. A lot of you don't do things because you're so scared of judgment. Am I right? Okay. You don't go live because you go, oh my gosh, my great Aunt Sally, she's going to see me on there and she's just going to say something stupid at Christmas. You know what? That says so much more about great Aunt Sally than it ever says about you. Oh, if I make that Facebook post where I look like this or I look like that, oh my gosh, who cares? Right? Oh my gosh, I cannot do the Instagram story because if I do the Instagram story, then my ex-husband's going to watch it from his new wife's profile. And then I'm going to hear something about the kids when I pick the kid. Oh my gosh, this is crazy stuff. But this is what people do. You self-sabotage constantly because you think that everybody cares about what's going on in your life. Let me explain something to you. Know what I love about Zoom? Can we be honest with each other for a minute here? I feel like Laura will let me be honest with her. I feel like y'all will let me be honest with you. Okay. You know what's funny to me is the people who get dressed up for Zoom. Okay? Like Morgan Baldwin is gorgeous. Everyone look at her because she clearly got dressed up for Zoom. Okay? Like she, not just got dressed up for me, sister. I mean, she looks so gorgeous. Look at her. Holy crap. Okay? Like I didn't know a supermodel was going to appear on the Zoom today. All right? So here she is. All right? Just a supermodel. Okay. So here's the thing. Of course, she's always gorgeous. Look at her. I don't think she knows that. That's like default mode. She's one of those people who wakes up and is like, oh, it was so good to be me. No, I'm kidding. You're gorgeous. All right. So, but anyway, I like to make people laugh. So, but yeah. So anyway, it's funny to me because what happens on Zoom? Like if we're honest with each other for a minute here, y'all look at yourself on Zoom. The only reason you occasionally look at me is because I flail my arms around. But really, you're staring at yourself. Okay, I know you are. Jordan just goes, oh, busted. She just totally busted me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's me. Okay, that's what we do. And I say that to you because every single one of you is so worried about what other people are thinking about you, what other people's opinions are about you, what every Aunt Karen and Uncle Bob and whatever ex-friend from 5th grade is thinking about you. And the crazy thing is, they're so worried about themselves, they are not paying attention to you. I promise you, they're not. They're just not. Like live video, you think they're sitting there critiquing you? No, they don't have time. If anything, they're envying you because they go, I wish I had the confidence to do that. The great irony being if you show up every day and you do things every single day, you know who gets confident? You. Because when you start to build belief in yourself, Marlena or Liz, how do you say that? Lizelli? It can't be, yeah? Hey, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I like it. All right. When you show up for yourself, you build confidence in yourself. And when you build confidence in yourself, your whole business shifts. I've been talking a lot about belief lately, and the reason I talk a lot about belief is because that is the one thing that is lacking in so many people's businesses. I'm in the process of uploading an Instagram TV about it right now. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are worth more. You need to believe the value that you have to add to this world. And the crazy thing is, some of you are sitting on here like, oh my God, I could never be like her. Yes, you can. This is the consistency thing. I don't have to prep for these Zooms because I know what I know. And when you know what you know what's going to come out of your mouth, at least kind of. This is repetition in action. I went live over 700 days in a row to build my business with a following of 0. I was going live to crickets and I kept going live because it didn't matter, because I knew I had to show up, because I knew I sucked at public speaking. I was like, well, if no one's going to listen, that's a good way to practice. Like, then I don't have to be embarrassed. Okay. Like when I didn't know my angles, my face, oh geez, I look like some kind of under the bridge troll, not even like a cute treasure troll, like an ugly under the bridge troll, like a creature of the depths. But I still went live, okay? Like I figured it out. I figured it out, and so can you. But the only way you're going to do that is if you start to believe in yourself, if you start to believe that you're worth more, if you start to believe and understand that this can be the business that breaks generational curses. Because I don't know about you, but my family needed somebody to break generational curses. And it needed to be me, because nobody else was stepping up. And so I ask you today, because every single one of you knows what you need to do, to not just get off this call and be, I'm inspired. Oh, I posted it in my Instagram story. Oh my God. Okay, look, that's cool. Like, it excites me. I'll probably repost you. But like, that's cool. But don't just be inspired. Go take inspired action. You know what you need to do. I'm going to guess Lynn knows what to do because she's curling her hair, which means maybe she's going to go live. I don't know. Okay? Go live. Go make the post. Go send the follow-up messages. Go find out what customers are happy. Go find out what team members need to be motivated for the last week of the month. There's like a week left in this month. Are y'all going to play with your business, or are you going to take it seriously? The choice is yours. But every single one of you knows what you need to do. So don't just get excited. Don't just be motivated. Don't just be inspired. I ask you to please go take inspired action tonight and do exactly what you know you need to do in your business, because you do know exactly what that is. So I do have to go get on a corporate call right now. So I love you and I appreciate every single one of you. And I know that might sound weird for some of you. You're like, why do you love me? You don't even know me. I love every single one of you, because there are people in this world who hate people for no reason. I will absolutely choose to love every single one of you for no reason, and we can give each other a million reasons to love each other as the years go on. As an example, Michelle Eldridge I love, because she is one of the most vulnerable people I've ever seen on social media, and that is a huge superpower and strength. So I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless every single one of you. Go take action in your business tonight. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Ciao.
Thank you so much. Bye.